हेलो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। इससे मिला यार टिप्पी मारते हैं यार। कब तक घूमते रहेंगे यहाँ पे? अटकी आता है इधर, कहाँ जा रहा है? फिक्स में नहीं कहाँ जा रहा? वहाँ जाना है, बड़ी दूर जाना है यार।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Who lived here, I wonder? Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
खत्म हो रखे, कहाँ से मिलेगा मुझे? आएगा ठीक है, नहीं आ गया। कैसे आवाज हुई? होल्स
Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we?
चलो
Over here.
मेरा गेम लैग कर रहा है? नहीं तो गेम तो लैग नहीं कर रहा। नहीं यार, लैग तो नहीं कर रहा। अरे वो इस पे YouTube पे दिक्कत है यार, वो 60 FPS से ऊपर अपलोड ही नहीं करता। क्या करें?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं यार, कोडिंग में हो सकती है YouTube की तरफ से अगर मैं तो स्मूथ है बिल्कुल। हाँ कोई दिक्कत
Quickly
नहीं।
now. stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
तो किससे कास्ट करूं?
No better than that right now.
पता है ही नहीं.
You've all told me before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
How to cast, buddy?
I suppose we could charge right into their mist.
Incendio.
Who do you think you are?
Confringo. Accio.
You will regret coming.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
I will make you.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
अरे यार मेरा गियर्स वाला हमेशा फुल रहता है, क्या करूँ मैं इसका? अरे वो कहाँ से मिलते हैं यार? तो मेरे पास स्पेल ही नहीं है ना. कौन सा स्पेल है? इस स्पेल कहाँ है? मेरे पास स्पेल है ही नहीं मेरे ख्याल से. ओह ओके, समझ आया.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
अरे हरामी लोग अभी.
Let's get this over. Not quite.
I shall avenge your death.
Easily nice.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Was that you? To that.
Incendio.
Won't get away with that.
Protego.
Release me! Release me!
Incendio. Confringo.
क्या है ये? कलेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा इनको. ओ अब समझ गया मैं क्या करने का है.
Protego.
ऐसे जाने का, पीछे फिर जाके एक्स दबाने का.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
अरे वो नहीं मिला यार. लो
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't
Revelio.
learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with me. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
चलो देखते हैं कौन.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
क्वालिटी सही आ रही है क्या टीवी की? देखता हूँ करके.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
अकेले जाना
We're
पड़ेगा.
going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly
और के
capable
मॉनिटर तो नहीं
hands.
है बस.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
हाँ है. ठीक है अंदर ही है पर है कहाँ?
Revelio.
मिल गया मिल गया. अच्छा यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
मस्त बना रखा है यार. काश मेरा स्कूल भी ऐसे होता. मजा आता. अब
Revelio.
कुछ नहीं है. ये पैरों करके देखो.
Reparo.
Nothing.
Confringo.
Nope.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Oh, hard boss fight. किससे फाइट होगी? अरे यार स्लॉट्स फुल करते हैं. सामान बेच के आना पड़ेगा उनको. बहुत सारा. डरते थोड़ा फाइट से. अरे पजल वजल तो सब कर लेते हैं, दिक्कत ही नहीं है पजल के बाद। अरे ऑब्वियस डिस्कनेक्ट कैसे हो गया? इसको मारना है क्या?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
ओह 2-3
Protego! Stupid one!
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
इसकी बात कर रहे थे, टफ फाइट होगी ये वाली। हेलो, कोई है स्ट्रीम पे? ये टफ फाइट थी।
These look familiar.
Accio!
अच्छा वेट, अभी नहीं आई है, अभी आएगी। अरे भाई ये टफ फाइट है। ये क्या है, इसके पीछे क्या है फिर?
Accio!
More statues.
उसके अंदर से आना पड़ेगा मुझे। इसके अंदर बस यही था।
Accio!
यही जाना है इसका ऊपर।
Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not making this easy on me.
इजी वे कहाँ लेके जाना है इसको, प्लेटफॉर्म को? यहाँ से नहीं आएगा ये। इसके ऊपर चढ़ने के लिए ऊपर वो चाहिए, इधर ले जाना होगा।
Accio!
इधर नहीं आएगा ना? नहीं आएगा इधर। चढ़ सकता हूँ।
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
वहाँ जाना है ऊपर।
Accio! Confringo! Accio!
इससे तो नहीं जा पाऊंगा। क्लोज कैसे होगा तुमको? आगे जाने के लिए उसको क्रॉस कराना पड़ेगा। ये तो नहीं हो रहा यहाँ से क्रॉस। ओह गेट में जाना पड़ेगा।
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
इसको लेके आना पड़ेगा पहले।
Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
ये आएगा नहीं क्या इधर बाहर? सेम ही है यार ये, इसमें क्या अलग है? ओह,
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
ओके, गायब हो गई।
Accio.
अरे आदत है यार पजल सॉल्विंग की, तो बहुत पुरानी।
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
चलो चलें, दीवाने।
Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
ऐसे मिल जाए बस यार थोड़े बहुत। घूम लेंगे। ओह, ये सब लड़ेंगे मेरे साथ। नाइस।
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus.
ये वाली थी हार्ड फाइट, यहाँ और आएगी इसके आगे।
Accio.
ये आगे तो कुछ है ही नहीं, ये कैसी बात है? वो वहाँ पे है, वो वहाँ पे है, मैं कैसे जाऊँ उधर? इसके आगे वो दिख नहीं रहा ना मेरे को।
Accio.
To see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio.
चलो चले। और भी आएगी इसके बाद। विबल पोर्शन दिया है, इसका मतलब फाइट आने वाली आगे एक और। क्या हो गया कंप्लीट? ख्याल से तो हो गया, बाहर भेजने में। ओह मेरे ख्याल से आएगी फाइट यहाँ पे। पोडियम सेट किया है इन्होंने।
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
अरे यार
Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Incendio.
ओह
Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
ये फाइट है, ये सब कैसा बोलता है यार।
Accio.
ओह
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
मैं परसों गलती से मकड़ी से लड़ने चला गया था 40 लेवल की। भाई उसने मेरे को जो भगाया है वहाँ पे, ओहो हो, हालत खराब कर दिया यार मकड़ी ने। ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है उसका आगे।
What a relief.
ये हार्ड पोस्ट था। भाई मेरे पास 10-15 वो थे विबल्ड पोर्शन, सब खत्म कर दिए उसने मकड़ी ने मेरे। भाई क्या मारा उसने मेरे को।
Another pensive.
उठा के चल गए यहाँ पे। इससे कुछ होगा तो भी ले तो पाऊंगा नहीं मैं। स्लॉट्स मिला देखा। अरे वो कहाँ मिलते हैं मेपल वीट, जिससे वो मर्लिन वाला वो ले सकते, ट्रायल आप ले सकते हैं। वो ख़त्म हो गया यार मेरे पास। कहाँ से मिलेंगे वो?
ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
ये मेरे को लगता है वो हो जाएगी, डार्क विज़ार्ड बन जाएगी.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Easy यार.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
आ गया मैं.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only Zanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait,
Let's
Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
क्या स्किप कर दिया मैंने
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems that's off limits to me.
Oh, यहाँ नहीं जा सकता क्योंकि यहाँ पे गर्ल्स वो है.
Appears I won't be going up there. I can't go up there.
Oh, अच्छा. मैप कहाँ है? ये क्या है? जाना था टीपी मारो टीपी
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, See if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Oh, finally.
Hello, Hamora.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Okay, thank you for the information. क्या करना है? So, अरे लेवल 3 से वो खुलता है ना
students getting along with you?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and us.
Incendio.
Oh, sorry. ये था क्या था ये था
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so confident if the ministry would allow them to have one. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, Goblin Rebellion.
ये तो बंद है ऊपर वाले फ्लोर पे
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I married.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
Oh, clock tower आ गई कितने रेफरेंस है यार इसके अंदर मूवीज के
Revelio.
चले गए क्या हो यहाँ से बाद में आना पड़ेगा लेवल 3 लोग लगा हुआ है उस पे भाई साहब ये कौन सा लेवल 2 कहाँ जाना है वहाँ जाना है क्या करना
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxford, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
ये हो गया हो इसके बाद क्या होगा? तो परसों सीखना है से इसका हो गया ना असाइनमेंट कितने बड़े हैं यार ऊपर से पहले मेरे को बेच के आने हैं खाली करना है। अरे कोई बता दो यार मेरे को कहाँ मिलेगा वो। अरे जैसे वो मर्लिन वाला पत्ते से नहीं होते वो मेपल वीड क्या बोलते हैं उनको यार, वो कहाँ पे मिलेंगे? वो ख़त्म हो गया यार मेरे पास।
Hogsmeade, here I come.
हाँ मिलेगी ना।
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Street. ये रिमेलो स्ट्रीट। ये पैसे बहुत मांग रहे हैं यार इसको।
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
अरे मैं देख लेता हूँ क्या।
No one can say I don't keep a stack shot.
पहनना क्या चाहिए?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
वो झाड़ू लेनी है मेरे को। झाड़ू ले ले पहले। इसे बूम स्टिक पे नहीं जा सकता मैं अभी। क्या? डुप्लेक्स और चेस के लिए। झाड़ू 500 लेंगे। लगा कि नहीं लगा मुझे? नहीं लगा। बढ़िया सी झाड़ू लेते हैं, फिर झाड़ू को उठते भी नहीं।
Fine now, Demi guys.
लेवल 2 से लेवल 2 लगा रखा है।
You're back. Nice to see you again.
सबसे महंगी झाड़ू दिखाऊंगा आपको तुम्हारे लिए। ₹600 की है।
That item is of the highest quality.
कौन सी बड़ी?
That item is of the highest quality.
ये बढ़िया है और एक ये बढ़िया है।
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
क्या मेरे पास है नहीं? है ना मेरे पास? मैं इसको ट्राई क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा?
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
जाना कहाँ है मेरे को? वहाँ जाना है क्या मेरे को? क्विडिच ग्राउंड में जाना है। 3000 की है? सही में 3000 की है क्या? सेव अरे टेंशन मत ले, कपड़े बेच दूँगा मैं सब। 3000 की 600 रुपये बड़े इकट्ठे मुश्किल इकट्ठे किए मैंने। वैसे मेरे को पता है क्या करना है। मैं पहले वहाँ पे जाके आया था ना, पहले वाले में, सबसे पहले वहाँ पे बहुत सारी चेस्ट हैं।
That hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place.
Where are you?
Rebellion. You're saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know.
Enough of this.
ज़्यादा नहीं हो गया?
Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
सपने में आ रहे हैं हम। वो करना क्या है? मेरे को तो झाड़ू उड़ानी नहीं आती।
This is rather fun.
ओह यार ये क्या है? ये बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग है बे। ग्लोबल से रह गया यार। भाई कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं? मुझे भी नहीं पता।
This'll take some getting used to. Made it.
अरे एक तो मेरा बटन खराब है क्या मतलब?
Brilliant.
क्या हो गया? चल ना। ये रुक जाते हैं यार चलते चलते।
Success.
अच्छा इसका वो खत्म हो जाता है फिर। ओके तभी ये लेने पड़ेंगे।
Now that's more like it. This is rather fun.
फन तो ठीक है पर मेरे को मजा नहीं आया। इसका कैमरा एंगल चेंज हो जाता है। और उसका दिया
Made it.
अबे
I can do better.
भाई प्लेन ना मिलती हुई मैं जीत जाता है यार। अच्छा 7 सितंबर को देखते हैं। पहले ये झाड़ू डालना तो सीख लूँ मैं।
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
हाँ चोरी नहीं हो रही है।
Ready when you are.
थोड़ा लेफ्ट राइट हो जाता है मेरा बस।
Did it. This is rather fun.
तब तो ठीक है।
Now that's missed one.
यार एक मिस हो गया। कोई बात नहीं।
Made it. Made it. Did anyone else see that?
कौन तोड़ा होगा 2 सेकंड पहले? अब शक्ल देखने लायक होगी उसकी।
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won.
ऐसा क्या?
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Let's go down.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
There you are. The Crossbond's duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
वहाँ जाना है क्या? तो मैं झाड़ू निकाल सकता हूँ? ये है ना बात। ये रुक क्यों जाता है फिर? अब समझा मैं आठ ही छोड़ देता हूँ, तब रुक जाता है। अरे वो चीख की हवेली कहाँ पे है वे? उसमें होती है हॉक्समेट के पास, हंटेड हाउस। पहुँच गया मैं। हाँ ये क्या बात है? ये कहाँ का इंटर माउंटेड? ये तो गलत बात है।
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
अच्छा इसमें फ्लाइंग लाउड नहीं है, नो फ्लाइंग जोन। नाइस।
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. I had a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my works had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
यहाँ पे जाना है। तुम कह रहे हो, मैं कह रहा हूँ, एक ही बात है। डोंट वरी। पर छोड़ना आपको, तुम इतनी मेहनत करोगे, मैं खेल ही रहा हूँ, तुम देखो आराम से। इतना बड़ा है, 73 GB का हो जाएगा, सुबह तक लगा देता हूँ। कुछ मिस हो जाए तो मेरे को बताना है।
managed to conjure a head.
मैंने कहीं तो देखा था उसका स्टैचू। वो कहाँ है?
My brother. Rumor has it.
मार उसे तोड़ इसको मार
Confringo.
नहीं इसको रिपेयर कर देता है
Reparo.
ये भी नहीं होगा भाई तोड़ दिया भाई खतरनाक
Just when I think I've learned how to get around.
Revelio.
देखा लगा ही था मुझे मैंने कुछ देखा ही तो
A horrifying venomous tentacula. Why we're forced to instead of just reading is beyond me.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
अबे कहाँ है इसकी क्लास भाई घुमाया जा रहा है मेरे को बोल के
Revelio.
Dragon dung out of my robes after that last week. I suppose it's better than sting stuff. Not my fault.
हाँ बाहर है बाहर भी नहीं है फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे दिखा रहा है
Off on another adventure, are we?
भाई साहब चलो क्लास लगाते हैं अरे उससे सीखना था यार
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. Feed.
ये काम करना पड़ेगा मुझे पहले तो मैं यहाँ से मेरा जो पहले था ना वही लगाता क्या था यहाँ पे
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Okay. ये तो वही है कि डंक होता है पीछे
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
करना क्या चाहता है ये?
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Okay. ठीक है, उसका फिर नाम क्या होगा? आप कुछ भी रख सकते हैं ना अपनी तरफ से। पिक नहीं तो।
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help.
यार ये तो गलत बात है। सबको करना पड़ेगा।
Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now.
I'm sure our beasts are safe here, but I do worry about them, especially after the troll attack.
Poppy helping you out? She's brilliant with beasts. Pity she's not as good with people.
वहाँ पे क्या है भाई? कहाँ गया वो? खाना खाओ, जल्दी खाओ। सबका हो गया खाना खाना।
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Bowing.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
चले राइड पे अकेले चला गया यार ये तो करते हैं
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And that I might not be there.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
The poachers influence...
That does seem thing.
I think I'm going to look...
I think that's a fine...
And the more I know, the... Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Thank you very much. काम करके वहाँ देख के आऊँगा. भागो मगरमच्छ
Could it be a Merlin trial?
पर मेरे पास वो नहीं है ना, कितने मारते हैं? The map can be क्या चल रहा है भाई? ये क्या? इसको टाइम लगेगा यार। क्या क्या? स्टैम्प चाहिए, फ्लेक्स सूट स्टैम्प मंगाने पड़ा। ये बना मैं क्या करूँ? ये और वो कर
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
थ्री प्रिंटर नहीं, 3D प्रिंट नहीं है ये, या तो ही वो है कुछ भी बनाने की मशीन। यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं है। कहाँ जाना है मुझे? ओह यहाँ चलते हैं ना। वहाँ एक मैं करके आया था। एक्चुअली में 2 हो जाएंगे अब। कभी आइडन रिंग खेलना यार, सोल टाइप गेम।
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
बहुत बोरिंग हो जाता है। क्या रखा है इसके? बॉल ढूंढनी है ना उसको। बॉल उस कट्टे में डालना है। तो कट्टे में डालनी है तो इसको कैसे लिखा के
Confringo. Accio.
चेंज करोगे इसके लिए क्या है? और कौन सा प्लस
Levioso. Confringo. Accio.
अरे फंस गए यार ये।
Confringo.
स्पेल टैलेंट गिरा 2 है। क्या है? क्या है? खोलना चाहिए था मुझे, बाद में खोलेंगे। इसको लेके कैसे जाऊँ मैं?
Confringo. Accio.
नहीं आएगा, ऐसे नहीं लगा।
Confringo.
ऐसे लेके जाना पड़ेगा इसको। भाई यार नीचे गिर गया ये तो। दरवाजा खुलता है क्या? दरवाजा नहीं गया। पोशन कैसे? मेरा बात। चलो दरवाजे दरवाजे से नहीं जाएगा। क्या बात है? दरवाजा तो बड़ा काम का निकला। दरवाजे से नहीं जाएगा ना? अरे वैलोरेंट मेरे लिए वैलोरेंट बहुत बोरिंग है यार। 2-4 मैच के बाद मेरा ऐसा हो जाता है कि बस करो इसको, बंद करो। 50 के बाहर हो गया। आजा बाहर पत्थर वो, ये तो पत्थर नहीं आएगा भाई। वहीं से करवाना पड़ेगा इसको, वहीं से लेके जाना पड़ेगा इसको।
Confringo.
यहीं रुक जा बस। अब इसके ऊपर, अब इसके ऊपर चलो।
Confringo.
बस साइड में नहीं जाना, इसके ऊपर का। आ रहा है नीचे गिर जाता आराम को।
Hello, Hamura.
सही है। मेरा ऑब्वियस फिर चला गया। आ जा। इसका डेनोराइट पड़ा है यहाँ पे, और इस रात में ले सकते हैं इसको। गाड़ी में लगी उसका वेट करना पड़ेगा मुझे। चलो फिर उसका वेट करते हैं। तो यहाँ पे भी था ना एक। ये क्या है?
Confringo.
Incendio.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
ऐसे ही है। Complete battle. Oh, easy. कहाँ गया वो? कहाँ गया वो?
Protego. Confringo.
हो गई। Done. यहाँ मैं पिछली बार आया था, यहाँ से मैं ड्रैगन को गाय उठाते देखा। यहाँ पे ले जाते हैं यार, वहाँ पे इतना सा। हाँ आगे ये वाला ब्रिज है मेरे ख्याल से, ये वाला है। तो वहाँ बीच में जाकर
Confringo.
नहीं कहाँ से होगा
Merlin himself would be proud.
अब मेरे को विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा चाहिए और बम्बार्डा चाहिए, दो स्पेल चाहिए काम का। लेवियोसो नहीं, लेवियोसो है पर वो नहीं कर रहा काम उस पर। लेवियोसो ट्राई क्यों किया था मैंने? ट्राई करता हूँ लेवियोसो ट्राई नहीं किया मैंने। भाई इस कब्रिस्तान में चला गया गलती से भाई, मदर गया कितनी दूर पैदल आया था कोशिश से, क्या हालत खराब हुई थी।
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
लवियोसो कहाँ है? लवियोसो ये रहा, लवियोसो है ना इसमें।
Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. Confringo.
यहाँ मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ, इसको लेवियोसो तक कर दिया ना मैंने, इसको ऐसे कर लें। आ जा भाई, आ भी रहा कि नहीं आ रहा? आ रहा है धीरे धीरे, धीरे धीरे आ रहा है, धीरे धीरे स्लोली स्लोली बड़ा हो रहा है। आ जाओ, कम फास्ट। भाई इस बोल के चक्कर में मैं उसमें घुस गया था कब्रिस्तान में। क्या हो गया?
Levioso. Confringo.
चल ऊपर चल भाई। लोग मेरे को देख रहे होंगे, करना क्या चाहता है बोल के।
Levioso.
अरे हो गया लेवियोसो भी। आया
Lumos.
अरे लुमोस कहाँ से आएगा?
Accio.
किनारे पे आके तक क्या भाई?
Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
ये भी होगा। मैं गलती से ना इसमें चला जाता, इसमें जाकर दिखाऊं क्या होता है। क्या अब तो कुछ नहीं आया, तो दावा बोल दिया था मेरे ऊपर।
Revelio.
भाई उस दिन निकल के आ गए थे सब बाहर, कितने ही दफनाए हुए हैं यहाँ पे। चलो चलें वापस, यहाँ का काम तो हो गया और सब ये वाला भी हो गया। ये रहता है ना, हाँ उस दिन मैं गलती से घुस गया था इसके अंदर, हमला कर दिया था मैंने, 10 ज़ॉम्बी मारे फिर मैंने।
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
ये किसके घर पे घुस गया ना? क्या है? ओह, इनको मैं ये कर सकता हूँ क्या? ये रहा, नहीं कर सकता, क्या ही फायदा?
Confringo!
अबे भागो!
Potato!
ये भागो! वहाँ पे कौन है बे?
Confringo!
चलो। अबे फाइट चल रही है। बताना चाहिए ना
Shall we
फाइट।
finish what we started?
Potato!
कहाँ है? कितना तो रहा है।
Confringo!
कहाँ था मैं? वही पत्थर तोड़ने में कुछ।
That's that. Settled.
ये भी हो गया, तब चलते हैं वापस। ये वाले रहते हैं ना, ये हो गए मेरे ख्याल से। क्या वो गायब हो जाते हैं जो मैं कंप्लीट कर देता हूँ? हाँ गायब हो जाते हैं, पर ये गायब क्यों हो गए क्या? वहाँ क्या था?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
ओ रात हो गई है, उल्लू ले आता हूँ। हाँ तो रात में कौन आएगा बाद में? शोर ही कर लेते हैं।
Fine now, demi guys.
क्या हो गया? ले क्यों नहीं पा रहा इसको?
Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
अरे इसको ले क्यों नहीं पा रहा मैं?
Confringo!
बाहर रात है ना, मैं ले क्यों नहीं पा रहा इसको? अरे ये तो गलत बात है यार, रात हुई नहीं क्या? हो गई है मेरे हिसाब से।
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio!
ये निकलेगा ऊपर जाने का।
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
कहाँ जाना है? चढ़ क्यों हो गया?
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. That solves that.
Okay, bye. Good night. Apa kirga nih? सुबह हो गई क्या? नहीं, रात ही है अभी तो।
Wonder who lives here. Fine now, demi guys.
यहाँ इतनी दूर आए हुए हो तो क्या चल रहा है?
Hello, Hamura.
पूजा कर बैठी यार। हाँ किसी Level 2 है। चलो चलते हैं वापस स्कूल क्लास बहुत सारे। तो आ जाना पड़ेगा।
Off on another adventure, are we? ब्रिज पे भाई ब्रिज पे जाना पड़ेगा। कहाँ? में डाला तो हॉगवर्ट्स से निकलते ब्रिज आता है। कहाँ से? ये वाला ही है ना? ये वाला है। What are you up to now?
Oh yeah.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
ये तो डार्क इसमें बहुत है।
candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic and a bit of treasure hunting suits me.
ये तो हो गया. ये हो गया. क्या है? मैप पे आएगा ही ना रास्ते से. टीपी मार लेते हैं. सारे टास्क करेंगे धीरे धीरे. परफेक्ट स्कोर है मेरा. सुबह हो गई बताओ.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle.
Okay.
What say?
तुम बिहार के जाना चाहते हो मुझसे. चलेगा कोई इशू नहीं.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
Oh.
Not bad. Not bad. Akio. Nothing to it.
इसको जाना चाहिए. नीचे कर लीजिए.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
अरे कितना बड़ा. ये इधर कैसे चलती है यार? ये चीटिंग कैसे हो रही है? ये कैसे चीटिंग है?
Try to beat that.
10 नंबर भी आ गया ना मेरे.
Akio.
बस.
Well done. You beat me.
Thank you. तुम्हारे शक्ल में
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Okay. ये भी हो गया. That was from the plus. तो रात को करना पड़ेगा ना आपको. वाला किसका बोला है वो गाड़ी में लग काम रहेगा दो तो वहाँ चुराए थे अपडेट हो रहा है अभी तक अपडेट तुम क्या कर रहे हो
Revelio.
So many interesting people from all over the world come through Hogsmeade. You never know who you'll meet.
Reading is surprisingly...
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
हाँ यहाँ पे है ओह ये रहा
Confringo.
रात को लेना पड़ेगा इसको आके वो काम
Aloha Mora.
आ गया
Levioso.
क्या हो गया
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo.
यहाँ पे रात हो गई है हो गई होगी
What do we have here? A demiguise.
How do I know? दिक्कत होगी।
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oh, खोल सकता हूँ इसको। Easy math, guys. Easy math.
Revelio.
Easy math. Desk.
Finite.
क्या हुआ? क्या है भाई? इसके बारे में पढ़ना पड़ेगा भाई। क्या है? हाँ, प्रोडक्शन ऐड होगा ना इसके, इसमें ऐड होगा, इसमें ऐड होगा।
Finite. Revelio.
इतना कुछ क्यों है इसका? टेंशन यहाँ क्यों रखी है? तो चला दो।
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
हम करके गिर जाता हूँ। चलो। रात हो गई क्या बाहर? ड्रा करो भाई।
Revelio. Lumos.
चलो भाई पेंडिंग के पास हफ्ते करो। भी हो गया वहाँ पे कुछ था ये क्या लाइट रिफ्लेक्शन तो है बाहर से
Revelio.
ये है क्या भाई पेंटिंग में समझ नहीं पाया पता नहीं
Reparo. Revelio.
अपने आप ही आ गया भाई क्लास में
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice,
Revelio.
I think you should. Perhaps best. Bringing your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books
Lumos.
here.
I hate to see down like
Depulso.
Well done. I'm determined to master it. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be...
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Depulso. Hello, Hamora.
Let's go.
Would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell.
It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me. I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
You can't imagine me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
Okay.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course. Unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
My entire family.
I tried doing homework.
Revelio.
Hogwarts must have
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
कहाँ लेके जा रहा है मेरे को? मैप
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defendo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Incendio.
चलो भाई हर केस में घुसते हैं.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Reparo. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Reparo. Confringo. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
Easy. Easy.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Have made a mess of things.
Incendium. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio.
कहाँ गई यार अभी तो देखने वाला इसको उठते हुए।
Reading can be as difficult as any spell.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
ठीक हो रहा है कि कितनी देर?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
गई?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Fine now, demi guys.
रात तो हो गई है पर ये लेके
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Levioso. Revelio.
तो गया वो क्या केमिकल स्लिप होता है रात हो गई नहीं ले पा रहे ये क्या बात है रात को भी नहीं ले पा रहा एक उसकी बुक नहीं मिल रही मेरे को डैमेज नहीं लेके पा रहा तो डैमेज नहीं कर पाऊंगा
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Cabalso. Lumos.
वैसे तो रात हो गई है पर
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands.
Revelio.
दिखेंगे नहीं वहाँ पे, तो दिखेंगे ना। हाँ रुका ही नहीं यहाँ पे उठते हुए, कहाँ से पलट गया बता दे वो कुत्ते उठ रही हैं यहाँ कहीं उठ रही होगी तो पता नहीं, वहाँ तो नहीं उठ रही यार, कहीं कहाँ
Lumos.
कहाँ पे है? ये नहीं होगा, देखा नहीं वहाँ पे है, पर मुझे वो कुत्ते नहीं दिख रहे। कुछ ना कुछ तो जो है ये बड़ा। वाला हुआ है, कुत्ते नहीं दिख रहे। कुत्ते दिख ही नहीं रहे, कहाँ है? क्या रे कुत्ता? अरे उसमें हॉल में देख रहा हूँ। चार बुक्स हैं सिर्फ।
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
नहीं है बुक यहाँ पे, तो कुछ जो है बुक नहीं है, टाइम वेस्ट हो गया। अरे अब तो रात होगी ना, अब जाके देखते हैं। तो मुझे मिलेगा ही वो।
Mine now, demi guys.
वो भी डेमीगाइज ले सकते हैं दूसरा वाला भी।
Lumos.
क्या है? वो भी नहीं आ रहा।
Revelio.
नहीं है उसको पता है यहाँ पे, या तो मैं दो इकट्ठे एक साथ कलेक्ट कर ली उसमें चली गई, हो सकता है। और कहाँ था वो? उधर जाके कहीं था ना।
Off on another adventure, are we?
पीछे पीछे ना आ गया। कहाँ था? क्या था क्या? अच्छा गार्डन में आ गए। देख लेते हैं क्या है।
Hello, Hamora. Leviosa!
कहाँ था वो? हाँ इधर कहीं जाके देखा नहीं।
Mine now, demi guys.
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nelly. You seem excited about something.
The Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Oh, बंद है क्या?
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
It's my
Lumos.
in the entire school. If I didn't have that fire.
Accio. Aloha Mora.
दरवाजे कैसे बंद होता है?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
सबसे पहले बोल दिया तुक्का मार के इसमें क्या छोड़ दिया बढ़िया खेलते हैं
What's wrong with you, sister? Afraid of a surface? Can't that be?
Leaves the end of that.
A Dedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? That's it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Were you able to follow one of the Dedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Dedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
My cousin was transfigured.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
I asked him to come to tutor me in Transfiguration, but he refused. Never lost cause.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school, and I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible.
पे अपने हाउस में बैठ कर
You should hear Sharp talking about doing this. It's to wonder some ideas don't come.
Revelio.
Imelda Race acts as if she invented.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Everyone say
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? Revelio.
How offensive.
Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh.
Lumos. 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 Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Level 2 local, right?
Aloha Mora. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Hello there. I'd be glad if I looked at you.
Aloha Mora.
Someone's parents had homemade cauldron cakes, and they shared them.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Revelio.
As a brand new game, just beware the open flame.
Levioso. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Incendio.
चलो ये करके कुछ कल करेंगे यार साथ Accio. Revelio.
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
चाबी कहाँ गई है?
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
चाबी कहाँ गई? इतना चाबी मिस कर दिया मैंने। नहीं कहीं पे ना? ये रही। ये होगा वो। नीचे गया। ये रहा। कहाँ गया वो? पता नहीं।
Hello, Hamura. Incendio. Confringo.
I believe on the follow hanging in the top quarter is another French on page.
Lumos.
ये कहाँ पे? ध्यान से नहीं देखा मैंने। एक गेट ओ एक गेट कहाँ पे है?
Revelio.
हाँ ये रही।
Lumos.
Oh, यहाँ पहुँच गया मैं। Nice.
Hello, Hamura. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos. Alohomora. Lumos. Accio.
दरवाजा खुलेगा तो खुलेगा, क्या है खुलेगा नहीं खुलेगा तो नहीं।
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio.
क्या मतलब? अच्छा उस पर टास्क करना होगा। कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं इतना ऊपर? तुम तो कैसे आ गए तुम से?
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
हॉस्पिटल में आ गया बे।
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore, a dreadful bore.
I've always said that travel broadens.
तो वो मिल जाएगा मुझे। मिल जाएगा ना।
Hello, Hamora.
फुल हो गया भाई तमाम। नहीं आ गया यार मैं वापस। कुछ तो आया था।
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Levioso.
टर्निंग चार्म वो उससे होगा मेरे ख्याल से तो वही है। लग तो वही रहा है मेरे को।
This next composition took some practice, so...
तो वही आ गया मैं। घूम फिर गया। ये कहाँ है? कहाँ छोड़ के भाई इसमें?
Lumos.
कहाँ आ गया? बढ़िया था।
Anything has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Repulso. Levioso. Revelio.
वही घूम रहा हूँ यार मैं तो। क्या आया था यहाँ पे? क्या आया था यहाँ पे? चलो देखूँ। मैं तो बाद में यहाँ सीधा ऊपर जाता ना रास्ता। उस एक को ऊपर क्या? हाँ भाई दूसरे वाला कहाँ है? है कहाँ वैसे वो? इसका है कहाँ सेकंड वाला? भाई हेलो, ये कैसे पैर लिया? इसका सेकंड वाला नहीं मिल रहा। कहाँ है भाई?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
क्या खुला क्यों नहीं? क्या है? ये कौन सा वाला है? ये वाला है ना? हाँ ठीक है। ये 2 3 4 5 ठीक है। सही है, भूल जाना चाहिए ना। ठीक है बात, सही नहीं है, सही है मेरा। चोर का तो नहीं है वो।
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
नहीं ये तो कैसे कोई नहीं रखता है। ओह यहाँ पे वो है, सॉरी माय बैड। मैं कुछ गलत कर रहा था। इधर आ गया तो।
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
कहाँ देखे थे यार मैंने डेमो बोर्ड देखे थे पर नहीं रहे।
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
I cannot do this for all eternity. It was an accident.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
हो गया, चलो आज के लिए इतना ही, इस पे ये एंड करते हैं, कल देखेंगे। हाँ, बस चलें।